How we doing, VC? Hope everyone's good and well. Hope you're all keeping safe. Mr. Boulder here. Collection update today. Not a big update because I did one not long ago, but some new stuff's coming pretty recently, and so I'm going to show it now. As always, thanks to those who watch, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Much appreciated. So let's crack on today. Some CDs first. Quite a few of these are CDs I actually had years ago and got rid of. And then saw them again on eBay and thought, do you know what, there's actually quite a few good songs on that. So I'm going to buy it again, get it back. But a lot of these really didn't cost very much at all, probably about £1, some of them. Some of them are not even that expensive. Or cost that much, I should say. Pound's not exactly expensive, is it? Right, so first up today is No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom from 1996. Everyone knows Don't Speak from this album because that song was absolutely everywhere back in the day. I think it was a hit single all around the world pretty much. And so I'm not going to talk about that because everyone knows it. But there's a lot of good stuff on here that I've kind of forgotten about. Stuff like 16, Spider's Web's Just a Girl, Happy Now, Different People. Not bad at all, actually. And this only cost 50p at a cherry shop. So definitely worth picking up because if you're going to buy the songs like off of iTunes or something, it's going to be about £1 for one. So I might as well just grab the physical copy again, especially when you're only paying 50p for it. So a bit of ska punk to start off today's video. No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom from 1996. Also 50p, Hole's Celebrity Skin. Hole fronted, of course, by Courtney Love, who was once married to Kurt Cobain. This is the only album I ever checked out. I wasn't fussed about checking anything else out. This was co-written, a lot of it with Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. I really like some stuff on this. Again, picked it up because it was cheap. Title track's great. Awful, Malibu. Some nice songs. Yeah, when it's as cheap as that, you've got to grab it, really. Not a bad album at all. Whole Celebrity Skin from, I think this is 94. Might be 95, actually. But yeah, not bad stuff, that, especially for the price. Again, 50p, Hootie and the Blowfish. These guys are very, very sort of chilled rock. Even a bit of a sort of maybe country and western sort of twang in there somewhere. Yeah, some nice stuff on this. Hannah Jane, I Only Want to Be With You, Hold My Hand. Very, very chilled, middle of the road compared to some of the stuff that I listen to. And yeah, I had this one again back in the day, but got rid. But again, for 50p, picked it up for the songs that I really like, and need to give the whole thing another listen again, really. So that's, yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish. Is this Cracked Rear View? Yes, it's about 94, 95, something like that. But yeah, good to grab that for such a low price. Grab this from eBay, Static X. Can't remember what it's called. Machine, of course. This is from about 2001, I think. Bit new metal-y. Quite industrial, actually, this one. Fronted by Wayne Static, who passed away quite a few years ago now, at a very young age. Fantastic hair and beard. The guy really looked incredible, has to be said. Black and White and Cold, favourite songs on this one. Not one that's going to get spun loads, but it was only £1 off of eBay, so it was definitely worth grabbing. Probably won't going to bother getting anything else by these guys, but for the money, it was worth grabbing. Another one that was £1. First System of a Down album, another album that I got rid of years ago. And then thought, no, there's some really good stuff on this. These guys are very unique, definitely got their own style. Good musicians. Serge is a great vocalist. He's one of those guys a bit like Mike Patton. He's got 2 or 3 different sort of voices, really. You could think there was more than one vocalist in the band, but it's just him. Stuff like Spiders and Sugar on this one. And is it Sweet Pea? Yeah. Really good. Only £1. For that, you've got to grab it, haven't you? Good stuff. I actually saw these guys supporting Black Sabbath in Birmingham back in 1999, before anyone knew who they were. And it was a really, really good show. They definitely know how to play. A great show. Brilliant stuff, yeah. Really, really good. And another System of a Down, Toxicity from 2001. Another one I got rid of, and then when I saw it on eBay really cheap, it's like, yeah, that's got to be grabbed again. Great stuff on this. Title track's fantastic. Closing song, Aerials. Chop Suey. If you were watching the Kerrang channel back in the day, or probably even now today, because I swear they haven't updated their video playlist for about 18 years now. Chop Suey was absolutely everywhere. Fantastic song. Some nice time changes in that. Nice guitar riffs. And the opening song, Prison Song's really good as well. Again, for the money, only £1. Had to grab it, and happy to have it back in the collection. Another one from the charity shop that cost 50p. System of a Down again. And this one is Mesmerized, isn't it? Mesmerized, yeah. Not listened to this one yet. I didn't have it back in the day, but a couple of songs I do recognise on here. Bring Your Own Bombs, Violent Pornography. Really, really good stuff again. Kind of unique, these guys. Definitely got their own style. Not listened to it yet, so I need to put that right this week. System of a Down, Mesmerized. I think from 2003, I think. Yeah, can't see it, but around about that time. One I've never had before. Testament's Return to the Apocalyptic City from 1993. This is like a mini live album. That's 6 songs on this. Yeah, Over the Wall, So Many Lies, The Haunting, Disciples of the Watch, a new song, Reign of Terror, and then there's a Return to Serenity, finishes it off. Never had this back in the day. Popped up from one of my favourite sellers on eBay for only a couple of pounds. So grabbed it and added it to the collection. So I think that's pretty much every Testament, or actually every single Testament release I've got now. So happy to have that in the collection. Another one I got rid of years ago and then regretted. Anthrax's Volume 8, The Threat Is Real. Definitely not one of their better albums, but again, for the money, it's only cost me about £2 or £3. I was happy to pick it up again. Track 3, Inside Out, is really, really good. But they were definitely not playing the thrash metal at this time. They were kind of trying to move with the times, with hit and miss results. Not an amazing album, but there's some good stuff on here. And for picking up for a cheap price, it's worth grabbing. Not one of the better John Bush era albums. Sound of White Noise, I think, is really, really good. And We've Come For You All. Not one of the better ones, but definitely worth grabbing for such a small price. That's from 1998. Anthrax's Volume 8, The Threat Is Real. Lost CD today. Soundgarden A-sides. Picked up the 2 LP set a few years ago. And this again, 99p on eBay. What are you going to do? You can't go wrong. This has got tons of great songs on it. Yeah, Rusty Cage, Jesus Christ Pose, Spoon Man, Jesus Christ Pose even. Outshined, Fell on Black Days, Black Hole Sun, Light of the Outside World. Brilliant, brilliant band. Definitely one of the best bands to come out of Seattle in the late 80s, stroke early 90s from the grunge scene. Really, really good. Really, really sad about what happened to Chris Cornell a couple of years ago. Fantastic band. Chris, rest in peace. And on to some records now. Some recent pickups. This one, very recent, literally only just turned up today. It's the brand new album from UK death metal legends Benediction. I actually forgot this was even coming out until I saw it being shared left, right and centre on some of the vinyl groups I'm a member of on Facebook. And I thought, yeah, I need to grab that actually. Ordered it yesterday morning and it's already here. And I've already listened to it and it's absolutely fantastic. Really, really good album. This has got Dave Ingram returning on vocals, which pleased a lot of fans, myself included. Good stuff here. New drummer, new bassist, but the guitar players are the same guitarists who've been there since day one. A really, really good album. I really recommend picking this up if you're into old school sounding death metal. If you want old school death metal, you're going to get it right here. This is really, really good. Nice gatefold. Massive picture of the band. Probably Stormcrow, Rabid Carnality, I think how you say it. Crooked Man. Favourite songs from the first listen. If you're into old school death metal, I really recommend you grab it. I certainly haven't regretted it. Really, really good new album. This only came out 2 days ago, so it really is brand new. So yeah, if you like your old school death, it's one to get hold of. One I'm not listened to yet. Emperor and their is it Perseverance? No, Reverence EP. This is from about 94, 95, something like that. Just 3 tracks. This is a reissue. Love that cover art. There's the back. And quickly show this. A really nice blue vinyl. So yeah, just an EP, 3 tracks. Never had this from vinyl before, so I'm happy to have it. Yeah, I mean Emperor, one of those very, very important black metal bands. Put that away in a bit. From is it Norway, I think they're from. Seen them at Bloodstock a couple of times. Great band. Although the second time I saw them, it was in broad daylight, and black metal in broad daylight doesn't really work. But I think the other time they headlined. But fantastic band. Definitely a band to look at if you're looking at dipping your toes into black metal, I think. So yeah, that's Emperor right there. One of the newer bands from the UK rock scene of the last few years, Inglorious. If you're from the UK, they play these guys a lot on the national rock radio station. This was the last album they put out. Not long after they put this out, the rest, pretty much the entire band were gone, apart from their singer Nathan James. Fantastic vocalist, guy's got an amazing voice. Best way to describe this, a bit like sort of Whitesnake, that kind of type of old school bluesy hard rock. Whitesnake, Deep Purple, that kind of thing. Listened to this a couple of times now. Yeah, it's really good. Really enjoy it. Nice mixture of songs on here. Some real rockers, some more sort of chilled out ballads that really show off Nathan's voice. Glad to have picked this up. Yeah, Where Are You Now? Freak Show, Tomorrow, Liar. Really good stuff. One of the newer bands to emerge from here in the UK in the last few years. Saw these guys at Rambling Man Fair a few years ago. They opened up the day. A great live band as well. Yeah, if you're into your sort of Whitesnake, Deep Purple type stuff, definitely give these guys a listen. You'll probably enjoy. This is a weird one. Motehead, Death or Glory. Picked this up, never heard of it before. Got home, did my homework on it, and this is actually their Bastards album from 1993. So I don't know why this is called Death or Glory, but it's the track listing for the Bastards album, so that's what it is. So if anyone knows the reason behind this, feel free to leave a comment and get in touch and let me know what the deal is with that. It's Motorhead, so you know what you're getting. Great stuff. Just listen to it once. A bit like AC/DC, all their albums pretty much sound the same, but they're always good to listen to. Happy to have this in the collection. The only song I can think of that sticks out in my mind is Born to Raise Hell, because they recorded it again a year later with Ice-T and Whitfield Crane from Ugly Kid Joe. Yeah, no idea why it's called Death or Glory. This is actually their Bastards album from 1993. All Motorhead's good. Glad to have it in the collection. Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. Saw this in a shop that I was in. Looked at the track listing. I thought, I'm not that fussed about picking it up, and I actually put it back on the shelf, and then went back to it about 5 minutes later. Looked again, and here it is. So obviously I grabbed it, and when I put it on, some of the songs on there actually, I forgot how good they were. You got on here, Welcome to the Jungle, obviously Sweet Child of Mine. A new song, Shadow of Your Love, which is really good actually. And then there's other stuff, like I say, I kind of forgot how good they were. Stuff like Civil War, not too fussed about Paradise City, it's been so overplayed, it's ridiculous. But You Could Be Mine, November Rain, Live and Let Die, Yesterdays, Since I Don't Have You, and their cover of The Stones' Sympathy for the Devil. Glad I picked this up. One thing I did notice about it though, someone's not done their homework here. Gatefold, nice gatefold, but that photo's the wrong way around because they're all left-handed in it, and they're all right-handed guitar players. So God knows what happened there. Someone's made a right mistake. But a nice package to have in the collection. There's the back. Yeah, wasn't going to grab it, but went back for it and grabbed it. Glad I did. It's actually really, really good. Next up, some thrash metal now. I absolutely love this band, and this new album doesn't disappoint. This is the most recent release from Havoc. This has been out a couple of months, I think. Yeah, I've been listening to the CD in the car this past week. This is really, really good. Great riffs, drums sound fantastic, vocals are great. Love the songs, production's really, really good. Nice, clean, crisp sound. If you're into your thrash and for some reason you haven't heard of Havoc, or haven't picked this album up yet, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. One of those albums that needed to listen to at first. I can be a bit like that with new albums. Sort of at the first listen, it's like, yeah, I'm not sure, it's okay. And then by the sort of fourth or fifth listen, I'm just like, this is absolutely brilliant. What the hell was I thinking about when I first heard it? But it was really, really good stuff. Quality thrash from the United States. The latest one from Havoc. This is called, I think it's just called V. Not much to show on the back. New one from Havoc. Thrash metal. Good stuff. If you don't like thrash, check it out. Last one now. Picked up the CD a couple of months ago and finally got around to grabbing the record, Onslaught's Generation Antichrist. This is definitely a contender for Album of the Year. It's absolutely fantastic. I've listened to it quite a lot. Just brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. New vocalist. Guy at the Psych Healer was out, but this new guy's come in and it's just absolutely killing it. Fantastic stuff. Such a good album. Strike Fast, Strike Hard. Generation Antichrist. Addicted to the Smell of Death. Empire's Fall. Religious Suicide. Probably the best song on the album. It's absolutely killer stuff. Brilliant, yeah. If you haven't got it, you've got to get it. If you're into thrash, it's absolutely essential. I'd go as far as to say it's a masterpiece. It really is a very, very good album. Yeah, what else can you say? It's really, really good. Absolutely essential to your collection if you haven't got it. So if you haven't got it, make sure you go and get it. Right, guys, that is all for this week. Quite short. As always, get in touch. Let me know what you think of these records and CDs. And I will catch up with you next time. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.